Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing some Christmas cookie baking. So I thought I would take you along and show you some of my favorite recipes that I've been using over the years and new ones that I'm going to be trying that have been passed down to me. I'll link any cookie recipes that I found off of YouTube down below, and any recipes that have been passed down to me, I'll make sure to type it out in the description. So let's get into it. So the first cookie I'm going to start off with is a chocolate crinkle cookie. I've gotten so many compliments from these cookies, and I love to make them around the holidays. This recipe is from Preppy Kitchen, and I'll link his video down below, but I'm just gonna follow the directions on my phone because I just don't have it off the top of my head. One thing that I can recommend is investing in a scale. They're like 20 to 30 bucks on Amazon, and it just makes the cleanup so much easier, and you just know your precise measurement. So I'm going to be using this all throughout my video. I'm first going to start off by adding 350 grams of granulated sugar. I like to use Fry's. And now I'm going to add in a half a cup of vegetable oil. Okay, so now that I have all these ingredients in, I'm gonna put on my paddle attachment and mix all of this up. Okay, so this is the attachment that I'm using, and I'm gonna beat this on medium speed until it is combined and shiny. I'm pretty happy with how that's looking, and we're gonna move on to the next step. Okay, next I'm gonna be beating in 4 eggs, one at a time, until it is all combined. Okay, next we're going to be adding in our dry ingredients. So next I'm going to be adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder and then 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So next I'm going to be mixing it on low speed. I accidentally put it on medium speed at first, so don't do that. But yeah, keep putting it on low speed until everything looks combined. So yeah, I would say that looks pretty darn good. So the unfortunate part of this recipe is that you have to chill it overnight in order for it to crinkle properly. Could sit in the fridge for a couple hours, but I've honestly tried baking it after letting it sit for like 2 or 3 hours, and it didn't come out as good as leaving it overnight, so I highly recommend leaving it overnight. So yeah, I'm gonna transfer this to some cellophane wrap or maybe a big Ziploc. I'll let you know what I end up doing. Okay guys, so it's day 2 and I just took out my cookie dough from the fridge, and you can see it's pretty cold and firm. I like to work fairly fast with this cookie dough just because I don't want it to heat up too much. So I'll show you how I get them ready for the oven. What I do is I get a spoon and I scoop out a part yay big, roll it in my hands quickly, and then toss it in the confectionery sugar. And I try not to handle the dough too much because I don't want to warm it up with my hands. So very quickly, and then roll it around. Okay, so next I'm going to be making almond crescent cookies, and I actually got this recipe from my bridal shower from one of my cousins. It's so cute, she wrote it down here. So first I'm going to start off with 1 cup of butter. I have that here, and she didn't specify if it was supposed to be room temperature, but I'm just assuming it is because I'm going to be creaming it together. And 6 tablespoons of icing sugar. Put it in this little ramekin. Add that. Vanilla, 1 teaspoon. Obviously, if you have real vanilla, I'd use that, but I only have the fake one. Because have you guys seen the prices of the real one? It's kind of crazy. Just add 1/8 a teaspoon of pure almond extract, 1 teaspoon of ice cold water. Honestly, I have no idea how that's supposed to look, but we'll see if it works. Next, I'm supposed to stir in 2 cups of flour, a cup of ground almonds. So the final cookie we're making today is the soft amaretti cookies. These are so nostalgic for me and honestly one of my favorite cookies of all time. So I'll show you how I make them. 2 cups here of granulated sugar. So for this next portion, I'm going to be using my whisk attachment, and we're going to add in 2 egg whites. And then I'm going to squeeze in a little bit of lemon, maybe a few little drops. And you're going to want to whisk this on high until you get some soft peaks. Okay, next I'm going to be adding in 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract. And now I'm going to add this granulated sugar and almond flour mixture. I'm just going to stir that up a little bit. And I like to add my own little flair, so I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of amaretto. Okay. And then I'm just going to start combining it. So once it looks like this, I'm going to get ready to start rolling them into little balls and then covering them in confectioner's sugar, and then we can put it right in the oven. So let's get into that.